Gahon, coming to you live from Numancia, Aklan, in Western Visayas in the Philippines. I'm having my morning cup of coffee here in my coffee with Gino cup. I usually have like a sachet here of Copico Blanco, but I think mom cleaned it up. But it's my Copico Blanca this morning. Let me just pull myself up on the screen to make sure I'm live. Let me look here. I see one person, so me. I'm okay. I just want to make sure. I don't want to be talking and then I'm not live. Let me see here. I got my. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I got my laptop here. I always start with the weather report here in the Philippines. Let me look at the Pag-asa website. Pag-asa here in the Philippines is the kind of like the weather channel in the U.S. Today, still no typhoon, no storm, no low pressure area, no nothing like that in the Philippines. Just your normal wet season. It's still the wet season here. Once we cross over to January, that's going to be considered the dry season here in the Philippines. So Visayas, our area, Visayas, Mindanao, Bicol region, Metro Manila, all the different areas. Today it's partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. That's pretty much been the weather here for like the past week or so. This morning I'm looking outside, actually cloudy. It's not sunny. Usually by this time in the morning, I can already see the sunrise. But it's early. It's early. It could change. It could change. I'm looking at the windy app here. Again, no weather event like in the Philippine area of responsibility. The PAR. The PAR is what it's called here in the Philippines. All right. Yesterday was super busy for Dazzle and I yesterday. It was the arrival of JP. JP has landed. The JP has landed in the Philippines. I have never met anybody more excited and happy to be in the Philippines than JP. And it's such a very refreshing. I'm like it just he gives you got good vibes. I got good vibes from the minute he landed. You can just tell his excitement of finally being in the Philippines. Let me look here. Yesterday we came from Boracay Island. I did a live stream. I did my morning walk on the beach, my normal walk on the beach, and then I did a live stream on White Beach, Boracay. Had breakfast. We have a free breakfast at the Piccolo Hotel. That's our favorite hotel now when we go to Boracay. Everything's convenient at the Piccolo Hotel, centrally located. The Budget Mart is close by. Just a nice place to stay and reasonable. We got a room for 2,600 pesos, about $45 for the night. And let me see, I'm wondering why I'm not getting any comments. Usually I get comments by now. I don't know if maybe the comments are off or something. I just want to see here. Maybe if somebody can comment, that way I know you guys are seeing me on the live stream. Let me see. Let me put the chat. Hello, everyone. I'm just gonna put. Oh, right there. All right, Ray. All right. Thank you. I was wondering. Usually, when I start the live stream, I already get comments from people. Thank you, Ray. I think I know you. I can tell from your picture. I've seen your picture before. Thank you for making the comment. All right, we are still asleep. Hey, I understand, Edgar. It's early. It's early. It's early. I started early today because we're going fishing. Edgar, he's one. I invited Edgar to the fishing because we're gonna take JP fishing today, and Mom and Dazzle. When it comes to fishing, Loola's Fish Farm opens at 9. They want to be the first one there. They don't want to be late. It's important for them to be the first ones at Loola's Fish Farm. So that's why I started the live stream early. I'm gonna go to La Casa Española, pick up JP around 8:30, swing by the house here, get Mom, Dazzle, Liana, and then go to Loola's Fish Farm. So that way we're there at 9. I don't want Dazzle to be late at opening of Loola's Fish Farm. They like being there first, man. They like being there first. Hi, I see your friend arrived. I was wondering about the accommodation he has. Is that long-term rental? All right. La Casa Española, you can rent it long-term. It's all up to you. And they go month to month. And what I like about La Casa Española, it's a true month-to-month in my eyes. A lot of times you hear month-to-month here in the Philippines, but they'll make you sign a lease for like 6 months to a year. So to me, that's not really month-to-month. I've never signed a lease here in the Philippines. I've rented 2 apartments here. 18 months in Boracay, I rented an apartment there. 4 years in Calibo, I rented an apartment. Never had to sign a lease, because to me, signing a lease kind of traps you. If you sign a lease 6 months, 1 year, I don't recommend that, because what happens if somebody moves in next door and plays karaoke all the time, or you don't get along with the neighbor? That happens, right? It's like maybe there's a disagreement about something, and then you can't look eye to eye with your neighbor. So that might ruin your stay anywhere you go. That's why I always tell people, don't ever sign like a lease here in the Philippines, because you'll feel trapped. Other places that will have month to month also will say they'll want, very typical here, 1 month advance or 2 months advance rent. That's standard. I can see that. I can see that point. But what's nice at La Casa Española, to me, in my eyes, it's a true month to month, because basically you pay for the month. For the 30 days. At 30 days, if you want to move out, you can move out. You can give them, it'd be nice if you give them like a 30-day notice that, hey, I'm just here for 1 month. But they're really flexible. Their owners, the manager, they're flexible when it regards to a month, rent-to-rent month. They also do daily, weekly, monthly. So if you just want to try it out for 1 week, you can do that also at La Casa Española. And the rent for a 2-bedroom like JP, it's 20,000 pesos for a 2-bedroom, and then a 1-bedroom is 18,000. So around $300 for a 1-bedroom, and maybe 340, depending on the exchange rate. Pretty good complex though. I've always I've recommended La Casa before to people, because not many complexes in Calibo are as nice. You can find cheaper apartments in Calibo, 12,000, 15,000, but it's not going to be as nice and secure like La Casa Española. They got CCTV, they got a lobby area, it's quiet in the apartments, good location, walking distance to Gran Gaisano. That's why for the expats that's been moving here, that's the place that I recommend to them. You know, I hear so many stories with people too when it comes to your security deposit at the end of your, you know, people say kiss your security deposit to goodbye. You know, so that's another thing. You know, you don't have to worry about a security deposit at La Casa Española. Minnie Mouser said hi. All right, I agree. I'm coming over in a couple of months and I don't want myself tied down too much, right? You know, I'm the same way. You know, when I landed here in 2011, I rented in Boracay Island. I was on a month to month in Boracay Island because, like, I didn't know whether Boracay Island, that was my soft landing, that was my landing spot, whether I was gonna like it or not. You know, I wanted that option to, like, well, if I don't like it here, you know, I only had my backpack and my suitcase. I can go to another place, and Baguio City was actually my second choice if I didn't like it in Boracay. But I ended up liking it in Boracay. Ended up moving here to mainland Aklan, and the rest is history. It's like I've enjoyed it here. What are the costs for apartments? Again, let me just do the calculation on my calculator here with the exchange rate, and see what the exchange rate is now. Oh, sorry, emergency. Okay. Oh, my phone is under it. Let me just do it on my laptop here. The dollar to peso exchange rate right now is 58.77. So let me see. My other phone's not working. It says try 070. Let me see here. Nope. Oh, that's weird, man. I've never seen this before. Let me just do it here on the laptop then. Calculator. So at 20,000 for the 2-bedroom, that was the apartment that JP decided to get at the current exchange rate. $340 a month for that apartment that you saw. The 1-bedroom's a little cheaper, 2,000 peso cheaper. So it'll come out to about $305 for the 1-bedroom. Fully furnished, as you saw, there's a stove, there's a refrigerator, microwave, kitchen utensils, nothing to bring really. We did take JP to Grand Gaisano yesterday to buy his bedding, like like, you know, what you saw on the video. It looks like just a cover and pillows with a cover on it, but you know, didn't have blankets or anything like that. So JP bought his bedding, and then he bought towels. But basically, it's move-in ready. There's we got him water, drinking water already. They delivered the drinking water. The container, the 5-gallon container like ours, like that one, that green bottle right there, 5-liter. Initially, it's 200 pesos with water, drinking water already in it. So JP got 2 for 400. That's about $8. And the refill is 30 pesos each. And they'll come over to his apartment, get the empty, refill it, and deliver it to him. That's what's one thing nice here. They do stuff like that here. They deliver your drinking water to you. And then a little bit of grocery. We took him to a Grand Gaisano grocery. Lots of people at the grocery yesterday because, you know, we're coming into like New Year's celebration here. Everybody's getting ready for their medianoche. It's like that midnight. That's people celebrate that here with food, drinks, and everything. So he got some chorizo. He's got some spam, some eggs. So he's good. He's got food in his refrigerator for the next few days. And then Edgar, I haven't signed anything. I was asked to confirm. I was going to stay until end of January because of the, yeah, right. Edgar right now he's staying at La Casa Española. Edgar's been there. He's got a 2-bedroom also, for fully furnished also. He's been there since September when Edgar arrived here, but he's wanting to move to like a house, like to have a yard, to have a more space, but he hasn't said, he's gonna stay till January, but he can just tell the manager, it's like, hey, I'm out of here at the end of January, and then he'll be gone once he finds his place. So that's nice. You got that option. You got that option to just leave the apartment when you don't want to stay there anymore. That's great. I'm going to check it out. All right, all right. If you need help, let me know. Let me know if you need help coming here to the Philippines. Please do not. Okay, all right. I always try to read comments first because some people, I don't really understand their point. Thanks for the info. Appreciate it. It's either Calibo. All right, all right. That's two great places. You can't go wrong with either one. Calibo's a good soft landing spot here in the Philippines, and also Roa City is a nice place to land here in the Philippines. You can't go wrong with either one. Panay Island, I always tell people, man, Panay Island is a hidden gem here in the Philippines. It's got everything in it. It's like between Aklan Province, Capiz Province, Iloilo Province, and Antique Province, there really isn't anything that you'll miss with the Filipino experience or the Philippines experience. Everything is available here. It's a lot of waterfalls, a lot of beaches, islands, just you name it. Great to travel. If you're a motorcycle enthusiast, you can travel easily. Might be a little challenging if you're new to the Philippines in like Iloilo City or Roa City with the traffic. But the minute you're outside the city, long highways, mountain roads, ocean road, seaside roads, it's great for people that enjoy motorcycle riding here. Renz, good day to all. All right, around 58 pesos, 0.77. Yes, thank you. BDO buying rate is around 58.25. All right. Daniel, hey Daniel, my brother in Jacksonville, Florida. Hey Daniel, JP has landed, and everybody's welcoming JP to the Philippines. Even James from James and Karen's Adventures is good. Welcome to Aklan. And today we're gonna go fishing. That's our welcome to Aklan get together for JP. We figure because JP's a big time fisherman, and he showed me all the stuff that he brought. Daniel, he's got like lures, jigs. He's got a new rod and reel. I mean, JP came here to fish. Man, he came here to fish. So we figure best way to welcome JP to Aklan Province is to go fishing. So we're going fishing at 9 a.m. when the Laola's Fish Farm opens this morning. James and Karen, the Colonel, they're coming. So Mom, Dad, Zoliana, we're all going fishing this morning. So should be a fun day. Rents 305 per month. Oh, it isn't. For a 1-bedroom, especially it's fully furnished. You saw the apartments. They have a washing machine. They got a refrigerator, microwave, TV. Free internet. He gets free internet at his apartment. So really, it's like, for me, at least, it's a good spot for like 30 days. Try it 30 days. While if you're not satisfied, you're looking for other places in Calibo. It's like, to me, it's a good soft landing. It'll allow you to like stay there 30 days while you're looking. Because sometimes here in the Philippines, one thing, man, with Airbnb, with hotels, with apartments, you can't trust the pictures that you see online, unfortunately, even on Marketplace. When you look at the pictures, the pictures could have been taken 5, 10 years ago. And then when you look at the actual place, you go, this is the same place? It's like, but, Loola's, La Casa Española, I mean, it's exactly the way it looks on the video, on the pictures. Very well maintained. They have staff there all day long. Ate Jackie, they got guys grooming the courtyard. It's got grass. Just well maintained. The facility is well maintained. That's great. Definitely going to try that place for a while and see how I like Kalibo. All right, let me know there. Let me know, Mission Steve. Let me know. My contact information is on all the description box of our videos or live streams. I always put my contact information there. So if you need any help, just let me know. Edgar, Sergeant USA, we are waiting on you to make the trip. You're next. I think you're next, Daniel. Unless somebody sneaks in there, Daniel, you're the next one to be here to enjoy Aklan Province. And Edgar met JP already. I introduced JP to Edgar. We stopped by Edgar's apartment yesterday. He also met Mel. Mel's also at La Casa Española. Mel's been here, I want to say July. He's been at La Casa Española since July. He was actually supposed to go fishing with us today, but Mel still kind of works online, and he's got an important call, an important meeting today. So he told me next time he'll come. Try going to Dry Market. Sometime they get cheap prices. Yes, definitely. In Kalibo right now, they are building like a modern public market. It's going to be awesome. It's like 3 stories high. Right now, it's all metal, parking even. I mean, that's rare to find in Kalibo. A public market with parking. It's going to be like covered. They got those big fans. Man, I cannot wait. I'm pretty sure it's going to open in 2026 because it was supposed to open in 2025. But you know how it is. They work here on Filipino time also. So, and I know many people are upset. A lot of the vendors, they demolished our old public market. I mean, leveled it to the ground and started from scratch. That's why it's taking so long. But it's gonna be awesome. It's the new public market in Kalibo, right near Gran Gaisano Capital, walking distance from La Casa Española too, man. That's gonna be awesome for people in Kalibo once that public market opens. Brand new, state of the art. They're gonna make it like a really clean, probably similar to the one that they opened in Iloilo City. They're modernizing a lot of Aklan Province, a lot of the public markets in the different municipalities. Cleanliness, hygiene, that's important now. Back in the day, maybe not. But now that with the public markets, that's important. They're pushing that. They're pushing that here in our province of Aklan. Even our public market in Numancia, man, they've upgraded that. I've enjoyed the upgrades they've done to our public market here, really close by to us here, maybe a kilometer away. But definitely, Renz, definitely the public market is the place to go if you're looking for bargains, looking for budget, and of course the public market, they hands down have better produce than the malls, than the groceries, because the groceries, sometimes they even pack their groceries in plastic. I don't really understand that. I guess they price them. I guess that's how. But at the public market, man, you get the freshest produce at the public market. Probably just picked off the ground the same day, the day before, We used to buy refilled drinking water until we bought a water filter. Ooh, very nice. 5,000 pesos, Renz. That's not bad. That's not bad for a water filter. I might have to check into that. I have to check into that. Hi, mate. Hope you're good. I'm good, Mr. Maxonian. Mr. Maxonian. Thank you. Thank you. Just having my coffee. I'm not, I'll do the live stream a little bit because I got to get ready to make sure I got to get my JP and Calibo to go fishing this morning. Fortune, good AM, Gino, fam, and the Panay posse. All right. To Edgar and the rest of the posse. 62 days. Wow, 62 days in a wake up. I can't believe that, Daniel. I mean, man, the days are flying, man. I didn't realize that you're only 62 days away, man. I could remember when it was like 100, 120 days, man. That's awesome. Good AM, Edgar and Daniel. Charlie Lad, same. Charlie, my good friend in Boston. My good friend in Boston. Good morning all. Daniel, hi, Edgar, Fort, Ray, and JP. Good morning, Mr. Fortune, the Master Yoda. Master Yoda. Congrats to JP. That place he got from La Casa is nice. The lady there insured all his good. Yes, and that's, Ate Jackie, Ate Jackie that works there. Man, she's like, anything you need, she'll like, you just ask her, very helpful. The staff is very helpful. They also, they provide cleaning service. So if JP wants his apartment cleaned, 500 pesos per cleaning, per day, like to clean the apartment, bathroom, bedrooms, a living room, 500 pesos, $9 to clean your apartment. JP don't even need to clean. He don't even need to clean his apartment. Living in the province is less stressful compared to the big towns or cities. I agree with you. Renz. That was going to be my topic. Because, I belong to expat groups. And this, the one expat, he posted, and I like his post. I agree with some of his sentiments because he was mentioning how here in the Philippines, you hear the comment all the time that you don't really experience the true Philippines unless you're in the province. Because and he pointed out that he's lived in many places, visited many places in the Philippines, but now he lives in BGC like Eastwood, the bubble that is in Manila. And he says, he was just pointing out that even those people living in the bubble, they're living in BGC, expensive area, that they're also experiencing the Filipino experience like he is, that he is. He's got a point, but I just have to disagree with him just because, like Renz is saying here, to really feel the Filipino culture, the Filipino day-to-day life, you really would experience it here more in the province, like a better experience anyway. In the bubble, when you live in BGC, when you live in those areas, it's really, to me, it's just like living in Los Angeles or living in New York City. You're surrounded by concrete, you're surrounded by tall buildings. I mean, nothing wrong with it. It's not, I'm not like, man, if I could afford it, I wouldn't mind living there if I could afford that. But, pricier, it's a lot more expensive to live there. And a lot of times, you're living in your condo, you're attached to a mall. So pretty much your life is that condo and going to the mall. Maybe going to a park, maybe that's the highlight of your life, living in the bubble that's BGC. But here in the province, we got wide open space. We got nature. We can go on motorcycle rides to the beach. to the mountains. You've seen James and Karen's adventure. They're adventures, right? You know, it's like James and Karen, they go on adventures. They go to waterfalls, to rivers, to, I mean, have you seen James on that raft with his motorbike? They put his bike on the raft, on the river, floating on the river on a motorbike. I mean, you just cannot experience that when you're living in the concrete jungle that I call BGC in Manila. So I think you're not getting the true essence of the Filipino experience. Even during opening of lights, you know, here in the province, you've seen my videos on opening of lights in Numancia, opening of lights at Calibo twice. They have it, two opening of lights at the capital area, at Pastrana Park. The whole town just comes out. You know, thousands of people are at the opening of lights. People singing Christmas music, caroling, fireworks at the end of the opening of lights. And now, you know, January here in Aklan province, this is like the big festival season here. Ati-Atihan Festival, here in our province of Aklan, Ati-Atihan Festival is not only in Calibo. People think sometimes that, oh, Ati-Atihan Festival in Calibo, I think it goes for 10 days. You know, it goes from the 11th of January to the 18th. But Ati-Atihan here in Aklan province is also the different municipalities. Boracay will have their own Ati-Atihan. Makato, the town next to us, has their own Ati-Atihan. Ibahay, so it's the whole province. The whole province of Aklan celebrates Ati-Atihan festival in January. Lots of fiesta. I mean, we got fiesta here almost every week. The month of January, different barangays in Aklan, and that to me is the essence or the Philippine experience. If you really want to experience the Philippines, to me, that is what you will experience here if you choose the province, if you choose Aklan province, if you choose Panay Island. In Capiz province, they have festivals there. Iloilo province, they got festivals there. Antique province, where Fortune's from, they got festivals there. It's just to me, it's a better experience than being locked up in a condominium and mall. Nothing wrong with that. And I know many people live like that. You know, thousands of people in Manila live like that. But to me, to truly experience the Philippines, you gotta get out here to the provinces. Rans, living in the province is less stressful compared. Yes, true. All right, right. Aloha, Derek. Aloha, my brother from Hawaii. Good AM, Rans, Derek from Fortune. Hey, there's JP. The what is that? What was that? JP's come. The eagle has landed. You know, one small step. Hello, Gino and everyone. Back from Boracay. Yes. We only stayed one night in Boracay. The night before we picked up JP. I didn't want to do like driving to the airport and come same day. It would have been a long day. I preferred like going to Boracay. You know, Dazzle and I, we had a great time in Boracay. We had the foot massage, you know, at the Spa Wars. That's my favorite massage place in Boracay Island by Lake Town. It's called Spa, SPA Wars. Kind of like Star Wars. They even have like the Star Wars theme outside, you know, so you can spot them at Lake Town, right across from Budget Mart. JP was in James and Karen live last night until great, that's awesome. I'm glad you know me, I'm in bed. You know, it's like especially yesterday, you know, I was telling JP, we were at the food court. We were drinking coconut water at the food court at Gran Gaisano. You know, I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. I walked on the beach. I did a live stream on the beach. Went to the airport, picked him up, took him. So I was telling JP, you know, it's only like, I think it was like maybe not even 5 p.m. I told JP, man, I'm running low. And JP, of course, he's running low because he said, man, I haven't slept in 2 days. I haven't slept in 2 days. I exited at 10 p.m. All right. Maybe JP couldn't sleep. I'm sure. I told JP that. It's hard. It's hard when you initially get to the Philippines. That the sleep pattern, because nighttime in the U.S., daytime here. The jet lag. It's gonna take JP a while. It's gonna take him a few days to get adjusted to the time here for sure. Molly Miller. Hey, Molly. Hello, hello, Molly. Edgar. I think the police were knocking on JP. They're knocking on JP's room. What did JP do last night? Because he was making so much noise. No partying. He's partying. He's partying already. He's partying. I know one thing, Edgar. Like I mentioned earlier, JP has to be the most excited, happiest person that I've ever picked up at the airport. I mean, he was beaming. He was like, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm here. It's just like. So awesome to see, though. To me, that's what it's all about for me. That's why I like helping people. I like helping them to get here, their soft landing here, because to me, it's priceless for me. Just seeing a person's excitement, the joy. I'm happy. I'm part of that journey. I'm happy that I was part of Edgar's journey here. JP, Stevie. Although Stevie, he's kind of like Stevie's a recluse. Stevie. Yeah, he's in Katiklan, which is a distance from here. Stevie's all about the fishing, and he's not like a extrovert. He's like he told me, Stevie told me he doesn't do well in crowds, and I respect that. I respect that. That's why I told Stevie, hey, no problem, man. Just let me know if you need anything. Any help. It's like. Today is a holiday. Oh, I didn't realize. Thank you, Fortune. I didn't realize it was a holiday today. I did check Loola's Fish Farm. I did check and texted him yesterday, hey, you're going to be open tomorrow. I always have to check because you never know when people take off here. So if it's a holiday today, there might be a lot of people fishing there. Then I didn't realize that it was a holiday today. Jose Rizal Day, our national hero. The real flag raising ceremony, every plaza. Oh, all right, all right. Thank you, Fortune. I didn't realize it was. I didn't even realize what day it is today. To tell you the truth, I can't keep track of the days when Leanna doesn't have school because I kind of base the days of the week when I have to take Leanna to school and pick her up. So when Leanna don't have school, yeah, I forget what day it is. I can't keep track of the day here. J-Boy, good morning, Kuya Gino and the Panay Pasi. All right, J-Boy. Derek, I saw that Philippines light rents going down. Oh, I saw that. I didn't watch the video yet, but I subscribe to Michael's channel, so his videos always pop on my YouTube. I did saw that a new apartment, right? I think $110, but I haven't watched the video yet. Hey, that's a good thing. Like I said, though, in Kalibo, you can get lower if you're really on a budget. If you're looking for, you can find lower budget apartments in Kalibo, but the quality might not be like La Casa, and then hard to find furnished. Hard to find furnished. A lot of the apartments, you'll have to buy a refrigerator, you'll have to buy your stove, AC if you want AC. So that adds to the cost. And then if you're not really sure of Kalibo yet, that's why I recommend La Casa Española. JP arrived with a suitcase and a backpack. So if he decides that, hey, Kalibo ain't for me, he can go to Roa City. He can go to Iloilo City. Easy to, once you start buying stuff, once you start buying a microwave, a toaster, it's harder to move once you start buying stuff. Fortune, LOL, Edgar. Good AM, J-Boy. For Edgar, are you near each other? Yes, yes, they're neighbors. Not as neighbors as Mel and JP are right next door to each other, but Edgar's downstairs. Same complex, same complex. All my fishing gear will be coming by Balikbayan Box. All right, Daniel. I can't wait to see them, man. JP was proud, man. He was like showing me all. He's got boxes of stuff, man. Like the lures and the jigs and bobbers. He's like showing me. He's ready. He said, "Man, I can't wait to try this out. Tomorrow. To go fishing because he said, oh, this is gonna attract them. This is gonna catch them. So we'll see. We'll see on the fishing. I'll try. I'll film it for sure. I'll film it." Who does the best today on fishing? Derek, Mike has a new vid. Yes, I did. Yeah, I haven't watched it, Fortune, but I will after this live stream. It's one of my, I always watch Mike's that Philippines live video, and then James and Karen. Those and then the Colonel now. I watch the Colonel and Belus now. I have to watch Belus's too. Gino is keeping the lights on. All right, hey man, the light is on, brother. The light is on, Daniel. We are waiting for you, man. We're waiting for you when you arrive. We'll have to have like a welcoming to Aklan province get together for you also, Daniel, when you get here. Derek, Balikbayan box from Hawaii costs $65. That's a good price, man. That's a good price, Derek. I did not know that, man. I'm gonna have to talk to my friend in Hawaii, man. Why are you sending me a box? No, just kidding. Just kidding. It's like, my best friend lives in Hawaii, in Mililani, man. So I'll have to talk to him about a Balikbayan box then, man. Hi, J-Boy. No, Fortune is in... JB's in the Chick Boy section. Chick Boy. Good morning, James. Good morning, James and Karen's Adventure. Man, 9 a.m. meeting at the Loola's. Man, I've already checked. They're open today, even if it's a holiday. I didn't even know it's a holiday today, man. So, for sure now, Dazzle wants to get there early because if it's a holiday today, there might be people joining us there. I was hoping it would be just us at the Loola's Fish Farm today, but I guess it's a holiday today. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Hopefully, not too many people. Hopefully, not too many people at the Loola's Fish Farm. They have an area at Loola's Fish Farm, James. They told the owner's friends. I'm friends with her, and she said they opened it up. Middle of December. They had put a lot of young fish in there, and they opened it up 15th of December. And she said people are catching some good sized fish on that one fish pond. Yeah, I know, boss. Balikbayan box for 65. Wow, I know, right, Daniel? That's what I said, man. I've never heard like that's so cheap, man. That's so cheap. From Florida, my Balikbayan box costing 150 to 80. I believe it, man. I believe it. It's a long way to the Philippines, Florida. $10 for each box. Must use their box. Must use their box. Yeah, I can see that. They're selling you their box. LOL, Edgar. Good AM, James and Karen. 62 days will be fast. I know, man. 62 days is nothing. 2 months goes by so fast here. Emilio, hey, nice shirt. Hey, my Boracay shirt, man. I think this is the only Boracay shirt I got left. This is the only Boracay, I might have to get another Boracay shirt here. Next trip. Clean my house. I know, right? For $9, they will clean your house for you, their apartment for you, man. Hi, Fortune, James, and Karen from the John B. Oh, so you got the Santa thing. Derek, have you ever ate at Army Navy Restaurant Cebu Ayala Mall? I didn't eat at the Army Navy in Ayala Mall, but I've eaten Army Navy in Boracay many times. I love it. I love Army Navy, man. Army Navy, burgers and tacos, burritos, man. The steak burrito that they have at Army Navy, I get it. When I'm in Boracay, that's one of the foods that I enjoy. It's like the steak burrito, really tender beef. There's rice in the burrito. They have you can get a side of guacamole, sometimes sour cream. I don't know where they get their sour cream, but sometimes sour cream. The closest as far as burritos that I've eaten here in the Philippines to a burrito in the U.S. Not as good as like what is that? My favorite burrito place, Del Taco. Del Taco was my favorite burrito. Not as good as Del Taco, but for the Philippines, not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take that burrito. Emilio, it's better in the province. Tired of city living. I mean, I can see people's points, like living in the city, when Dazzle and I, when we stayed in Iloilo City for 4 months, we lived there during my treatments. I can see, the convenience. You got SNR, you got the malls and stuff. But to me, I guess I've gotten older. I'll be 60 in 2026. So to me, I just prefer the province. It's just more peaceful. We got fresher air, fresher air. I can walk in my neighborhood and there's no noise. It's peaceful. I don't got tricycles, jeepneys. I don't have that here, that people honking all the time. The noise. To me, I think that's one thing that I know I'm in the city the minute of the noise, For some reason, I don't do well anymore with noise, I prefer like peace and quiet now. Daniel, it's always best for me to really know the people and culture by living in the working folks. Oh yeah, I can see that. And that's the other thing. It's like with the bubble BGC. People there. It's almost the same dynamic in the U.S. where you can be living next door. To like. And rarely like interact with the people. People just like go inside their condo and that's the way they live. Here, I can see my neighbors. If I walk, they're walking their dogs. I see them. It's like I talk to my neighbor next door across the street. I talk Kuya Rex. If he's washing his car, I'll just come up there. Kuya Rex, how you been doing? People just like neighborly. A lot of times in the bubble, you're living in your condo, you're going to the mall, but you don't have a lot of interaction with the people living in your building. A lot of times people don't even know the people that are living in their building. Good morning, Ginu. Oh, there you go. I was wondering where the alien went, man, because that's why I noticed on your other comment is Santa. It's not the alien. Hello, J&K and Von V. Oh, did I miss? Oh, John V, probably John V. I was gonna say, did I miss Von? I don't think I've seen Von yet. Good AM, Emilio, John V. All right, Antiques, Binirayan. Yes, Fortune shared to me the festival, Binirayan Festival just ended. Yeah, he showed me like videos, shared with me videos. So in January is Ati-Atihan in Kalibo. The last weekend of January is Dinigyang in Iloilo. Yeah, so those are all the events, right? Ati-Atihan, Dinigyang. But anywhere here in the province, like even in Antique, somewhere in Antique, there's a fiesta. Somewhere here in Aklan, there's a fiesta. It's like, because the fiestas here, like even in Aklan province, from January to December, there's a barangay somewhere here in the province of Aklan that has a fiesta. Fiesta is celebrated by the different barangays. Even here in Numancia, we have like at least I think about 10 barangays here. They all celebrate their fiesta at a different time of the year. So pretty much the whole year, like I said, from January to December, there's a fiesta somewhere here in the province. Same thing in Antique province. A barangay will be celebrating a fiesta there in January also. Good AM, JP. John Vasquez, JP. All right, everybody's happy for JP, man. It's like I can tell everybody's happy for JP. Like, all right, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Dan. It said hi. Quakes. Does La Casa have dirty kitchens? Dirty kitchens? No, they don't have dirty kitchens. They do have. I showed that most of the apartments have an area. Yeah, walking outside your apartment like a laundry area, there, like where it's secured. Nobody can get into your area, and you can hang your clothes to dry. Because here in the Philippines, dryer, washers are common. Washing machine to wash your clothes are common, but dryers are not common here. I don't have a dryer. It's like most of my neighbors here don't have dryer. We dry our clothes in the sun. That's our dryer here. The sun is the dryer here. Because why waste electricity or propane or whatever to dry your clothes? That's cheaper. It's cheaper. You just have to put like Downy, and your clothes smell good with the Downy in the sun. Edgar said, no dirty kitchen, no dirty kitchen. Looking forward to the fishing. I know, man. I know it's going to be fun. Fun day of fishing. And looks like the sun starting to clear here. I don't see rain. I'm going to walk outside real quick to show you guys. That way, I don't think it'll rain today, hopefully. And if it does, we'll still have fun fishing even if it rains this morning. I know that's not going to stop Mom and Dazzle from... there's a little bit of clouds here. I didn't see the sun this morning. Cooler temperatures. Actually, it's cooler this morning. There's Ate. Hey, Ate. See the neighbors here. They chit-chat in the morning. They're just like coming outside, chit-chatting with the neighbor. Mom always chit-chats with our neighbor next door, Ate Bik. Oh man, we're getting more and more cars here. Look at that. We got 1, 2. We got a new Toyota here, another Toyota Veloz there. There's Bumblebee and our car. Everybody owns a Toyota here. Toyota, because we have a Toyota dealership here in Numancia, Aklan. So right there, the Toyota Veloz. This one, I think, is the Toyota Innova. I have a Toyota Wigo. My neighbor there has a Toyota Vios. My other neighbor there has a Toyota Vios. I mean, just in this small area, there I see there's 5 Toyotas. We all drive Toyotas, and I would not be surprised if it gets warm today. If it gets to like yesterday was like sunny in the 90s. But JP said, when he came out of the airport, I asked him, man, hot enough for you, JP? And he goes, no. He's like, I think he was just the excitement. He was just so happy to be here. I'm headed to the 7-Eleven. All right, JP, headed to the 7-Eleven. Walking distance from La Casa Española. He's got a 7-Eleven. It's right in front of Aklan State University. So that 7-Eleven, I warn you, JP, always busy. A lot of college students there. a lot of college students there. I am shipping fresh and saltwater gear. Reels, fishing line, lure. Man, I know Daniel's gonna have a lot of stuff, fishing gear coming. I know you're Daniel's quite a fisherman, so more. How far is 7-Eleven? It's like a block away, man. It's like maybe 200, 300 yards. Not very far at all, man. Because right where La Casa Española is, Fortune, right across it, like when you come out the entrance, like across, is Aklan State University. In Kalibo. Aklan State University is a big university here. So even that street where La Casa Española, you'll see college students all the time walking there, like in uniform. Same thing, that 7-Eleven, lots of carinderias. I'm talking at least a dozen carinderias, and then the 7-Eleven, because the students, that's where the students eat for lunch. So he won't have a problem if he likes carinderia food. Like I know Edgar, he likes carinderia food. He gets carinderia food. Our friend Ruben, Ruben doesn't live at La Casa Española, but he lives in the same area too. So Ruben eats a lot of the carinderias there and goes to that 7-Eleven too. JP, don't get run over crossing the street. Really, I'm sure he can handle it. I'm sure. Just cross with the students. Cross with the students. Maybe a couple of blocks for it. Yeah, it's not far. It's at the main road on Rojas Avenue is where the 7-Eleven. It's closer than the mall. Basically, when he comes out to Ross Avenue, the main road, he makes a left, and 7-Eleven, the Gran Gaisano is further down on the right. So he's actually closer to 7-Eleven than the Gran Gaisano. Okay, good morning walk. Oh yes, it would be a nice walk for JP. And plus, I'm sure he's excited just to walk around, get around. I noticed when we took him to Gran Gaisano, we were sitting there by the food court. I can tell it was a sensory overload for JP because man, the mall was packed, man. There was standing room at the grocery, standing room at the food court. There was just a ton of people at Gran Gaisano yesterday. I can't wait to see your plan build new house by the beach. It's not by the beach, Emilio. Our land in Tabon Beach, our land is maybe half a kilometer up the hill. We're actually up on the hill, overlooking the water. We're not right on the beach. More expensive right on the beach, and most of those places are already, the land they're already taken. We're up on the hill, which I like because I don't have to worry about tsunamis or anything like that, or storm surge or anything like that. But close enough, a 5-minute walk to the beach. Edgar, about the same distance as Gino walked. Yes, right. When I'm at my house, when I walk to our 7-Eleven, about the same distance. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you. And very convenient having the 7-Eleven here, and very convenient for JP, because 7-Eleven here in the Philippines is open 24/7. Even the one in Calibo, the one here. So if you're hungry at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., you want to eat fried chicken, you want to eat what else they got? Fried chicken, they got siopao, the steamed buns, donuts. If you're hungry 1, 2 a.m., man, you can go to 7-Eleven and you can get food. And now they have a refrigerated area at 7-Eleven where they'll have tapsilog, long silog, spam silog. They got onigiri, so much food, that you can just get it and they'll microwave it for you there. They got benches and chairs to sit there. Alcohol, they serve alcohol all day long. I can go to 7-Eleven right now and have a beer. There's no laws, there's nothing like that here in the province. You can drink anytime you want. You can drink at 7-Eleven. You can buy a bottle of liquor, open it at 7-Eleven and drink it right there. Not an issue here in the province. Downy fabric conditioner. Yeah, I know, man. That's mom. Mom's the laundry man. My mom is that's her hobby. Mom's hobby is doing laundry. She's always I'm her backup, and then Leanna's my backup. How many posse folks are now in Panay? Well, it's hard, I don't know what is considered a member of the Panay posse, right? Because you're the one that created it, Daniel. I'm not the one that created this Panay posse thing, man. I don't know what you consider, but we're growing. We're growing. We got here in Calibo, we got Mel, we got Ruben, we got Edgar, JP. James and Karen, they're in Aklan, So we're growing. I mean, we're growing the posse now. We're growing the posse. Yo, 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 Tim. Yo, yo, yo. My good friend in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. All right, Tim. Emilio, that's why you don't get bored in the province. There's fiesta every day. I know pretty much. I mean, check this out, right? December, you've seen the activity here, Emilio, in December. We got New Year's Day, right? That's going to be very festive here. And then starting January 11th to the 18th, we got Ati-Atian Festival in Calibo. So it's like, a lot of parties in December, more parties in January here. Yeah, the typhoons. You can't party during the typhoons. But although I do see people, man, you'll be surprised. Like, it'd be like, I'm sure you've seen pictures online. It could be like flooding in people's houses. There'll be water inside their house. They'll be like on a stool, like got their legs like this. And they're drinking Red Horse. And they're drinking Red Horse, man. Hey, Bruce. All right, Bruce. Solar dryer is common in the Philippines. Worked for thousands of years. Magandang umaga po. All right, Bruce. Bruce, I know he's in Manila, but he's gonna start venturing out, traveling more here in the Philippines. So excited for you, Bruce. You're gonna have a great time once you start traveling here in the Philippines. Near ASU, good for JP. Good for JP. Emilio, I love eating at Laola. Oh, Lola's Fish Farm. Yeah, I did. I took Emilio there while Dazzle and Mom were fishing. Emilio and I were just hanging out, having lunch. Yeah, and the fish that we actually grill, they grill it for you, man. They'll grill the fish that Mom caught. She caught like 2 big tilapias. That was part of our lunch. They'll cook it for you. You can cook it yourself, or they'll cook it for you. They have people grilling whatever you catch. They'll grill it right there for you. They'll clean the fish, everything, grill your tilapia. And we order a lot of food. Coconut, yeah, the coconut water. And he only paid $25 for all that. Amazing, I know, right? Emilio treated us to lunch, and we had pancit, we had lumpia, we had the tilapia, we each had like buko. They actually gave us extra coconuts, fresh buko, fresh coconuts, and $25 after all that. Okay, saw it on Google Stream. ASU has big campus with track oval. I've only been to inside that. I attended one of my classmates. His mom celebrated her 60th birthday inside there. They used I guess one of the conference room or something. But I've only been there inside the ASU a couple of times. But it's a big school, man. Aklan State University in Calibo is big. Walking 2 blocks to 7-Eleven, then to my banana lady, and finally to the tinapay pandesal. All right, man. You're like turning Filipino, man. That's a Filipino thing, man. Get your plantain banana, fried banana, get your pandesal before heading to Taguig. All right, Bruce. You're becoming Filipino, Bruce. Good morning, Kuya Gino. Hey, good morning, Baluz. My brother in Leyte. Hey, Ted and LV in Bohol. Good AM, Gino and all. All right. Jeffrey, good morning, Kuya Gino. Hey, thank you, Jeffrey. Flyboy, since all these upcoming about dual citizenship, it appears the only property I can own is a condo, not a lot and block property. Still looking at condos in BGC. Oh yeah, I mean, my friend, great. He was here in Calibo for a few months. He's he's looking at purchasing condo in BGC. I know many people do it. I mean, there's a lot of people with money, right? It's like, to me, if that's what you're comfortable, you like that more affluent lifestyle. You want luxury. You want all the Western amenities. Nothing wrong, man. Nothing wrong in living in BGC and Makati. It's hard for some people I know to live in the province. Like when my friend was here in Calibo, because he's used to like all the Western amenities. He's used to like fancier food. He likes everything. Like good steaks. Hard to find good steaks here in Calibo. He likes like the finer things in life. If you're that type of person, if you enjoy that stuff, nothing wrong with that. I mean, you worked hard all your life. You deserve to treat yourself to like the high life, Of course, BGC would be a great place, because here in the province, you would struggle because very limited on like the food choices. You won't have like here even in Calibo, find a good Italian restaurant, a good Indian food restaurant, a Thai restaurant. We don't have none of that here in Calibo. Most of Calibo is like fried chicken. It's like Crispy King, Jollibee, McDonald's. Everything's about fried chicken, it seems like. And I don't eat fried chicken now, so very limited, limited as far as we don't have SNR here. We don't even have SM. We don't even have Robinson's Mall. So I could see, if you like the finer things in life, you would struggle in the province. Fortune, good AM, Belus, Ted, and LV. Good AM, Fortune. I watched Belus show his security camera set up in his farm and house. Solar power linked to his cell phone. He can do it here. Oh, nice. I didn't see that yet. It might have been on his live stream, so I'll have to look at his live streams to watch the replay. Good AM, Fortune, and all. No one should mess up. I know, right? I know. Don't mess with Mr. Belus. He has eyes all over you. Hey, man, I can't blame him, man. It's like, hey, Vaughn, all right. I thought earlier somebody posted made a mistake. It was John V. It says Vaughn V. I was like, oh, is Vaughn here? How's JP? Is he okay to be a guest? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he could. He's gonna be more than a guest with us here, man. JP's great, man. I love JP's personality. He's so positive, got full of energy, man. I know he's gonna be one of my brothers here for sure. We're going fishing here at Loola's. I'm gonna be picking up JP here in about 30 minutes, and then we'll go fishing at Loola's fish farm with James and Karen, the Colonel. So it's gonna be a fun day, and looking like it's gonna be good weather. I mean, it's not sunny, which is actually better, I think, because when it gets too hot sometimes on the fish farm, so a cloudy day might be a good thing. As long as, even if it rains a little bit, it's not a big deal. You know how people that fish, and they don't care about the weather, man. They just want to go fishing. Here, Peanut Butter Travels. All right, Peanut Butter Travels. Thank you for supporting our channel always, Peanut Butter Travels. Emilio, aren't they have SNR in Iloilo to find a good steak? Yeah, they have, but they're not cheap, man. The steaks in SNR, they're not. I mean, they got good steaks there. Australian beef, some of it, and some of them are like freshly cut. So I don't know where they get their beef, but it's displayed just the same display that you have in the United States. The meat looks red, looks really fresh. So I don't know where they source their beef, but good beef at SNR. I don't eat steaks anymore, so I wouldn't know. I have not had steak. The last time I ate steak was like 2016. So almost 10 years now is the last time I ate steak. I'm not a big steak person. And now, with now I'm on a low protein diet, so not a big thing for me are steaks. Good AM, Vaughn, PBT, Fortune. Thanks, Fortune, growing the channel. Ooh, night vision. Oh man, Belus, and you got night vision, bro. Man, Belus is so cool, man. I love that. Night vision. All right. Man, we'll help you grow your channel, Belus. Man, Belus is a great person, man. He does so much for his community. I'll do anything I would for Belus to help his channel grow. Yes, Emilio, SNR in Lulo, but not in Kalibo. Nope. I don't ever see SNR in Kalibo just because the people here in Kalibo, businesses here that are like on the high end, they won't do well here. Kalibo, man, it's like the Jollibee will do well here, but any other type of business, like the other day, somebody had mentioned they open a cafe. What's that? Coffee Break. Somebody mentioned Coffee Break in Kalibo open and it's now closed. Coffee Break, it's a franchise coffee, almost kind of like Starbucks. Even Starbucks won't do well in Kalibo. People just don't spend money in Kalibo. There's some rich people, in Kalibo like anywhere else, but not many. Not many. The province here, mostly rural. Like Numancia, our town of Numancia, Balete, the town of James and Karen. A lot of the places here are rural. So Starbucks to them are foreign. They open a Starbucks and people here in my neighbor, in the community in Numancia, they go, Starbucks, that's too expensive. They're not gonna do well here. That's why Coffee Break didn't do very well in Kalibo. They like budget here. They like cheap places to eat. We don't have like a high-end restaurant in Kalibo. But the only high-end I would think would be maybe cafe latte, maybe you can, but it's not like wine and dine, sit down, tablecloth. We don't have none of that, man. We don't have none of that here in the province. Yep, impressive, Belus. Thanks for showing. I'll have to watch the replay now. You should guest JP for an interview, Gino. Yes? We've talked about it. JP, he's got ideas. I'm not big on like interviewing people. If you notice, there's not many that I interviewed on our channel. But JP's got some ideas. Maybe we'll do a live stream together. Like he can sit with me side by side in person. We'll do that in the future for sure. And then maybe we were thinking maybe a video like explaining his journey, like why he decided the Philippines, what made him choose the Philippines out of all the countries in the world. He chose the Philippines, and why Kalibo, that kind of thing. But we'll do something like that. He's still jet lagged, man. I told JP, man, get some sleep, brother. Get some sleep. Relax, relax. Go fishing today, fishing. Get adjusted to the time. When he's thinking clear, we'll do that. We'll do that video together. Take care. Crossing the road, JP. Eyes on the road and not on the many Filipinas. Well, JP was mentioning to me he prefers like college might be too young. They're still in college, but there are a lot of college students now. I was telling JP, even at STI College when I attended, there's a lot of older Filipinos going back to school in their 30s, like 30, mid 30s. So there's that possibility to peanut butter travel. Any day fishing is better than any great day. Or So true, right? So true. I mean, here we are. We're gonna go. Everybody's gonna be at Laola's. I know Mom's excited. That's why she got up early. She's already doing laundry. You know, she said, "I want to be done with the laundry today," and then we're gonna. She's always like, I told Mom, man, well, you know, we don't need to do laundry every day, but you know, that's kind of like her thing. She's like sitting there, and then Ate Bek sometimes comes out, so they do marites together. You know, they do gossip together while she's doing laundry. Billis, it's better to me an invader in the dark. An invader in the dark. You'll probably surprise them, Belus, right? You know, it's like, oh, I'm watching you. You think you're clear, and then like surprise them, like turn on all the lights all of a sudden. That would be funny. I can jump. Are you impressed? That's pretty high. 6 feet. That's pretty high jump, man. Haha, J-Boy. Emilio, miss now mango, guyabano, pineapple, grilled fish. Oh, I bet, Emilio. But at least you got to experience it, right? When you came here to Kalibo, came here to Aklan, at least you got to experience all the fruits, all the seafood that you ate while you were here. 9-minute walk to 7-Eleven. Not bad, not bad. 9 minutes. See, JP got the info for you guys. 9 minutes. 9 minutes walk to a good exercise early in the morning. You know, early in the morning. You can't find in California. Good exercise. I know, good exercise. No university students now. They will be back in Jan. Oh, that's right. That's right. No students. Good point there. Good point there, Fortune, because school is out. They're not going to be back to school till January. 4 crossings, and I'm back. All right, JB. Belis, SNR, my favorite in Cebu. Yes, our island too. We don't have the funding. Only crime and keep correct as well. Yeah. Here at least, you know, Belis thought, you know, they have a problem with crime. He mentioned to me before, but here we don't. You know, we're Aklan province, even Kalibo, pretty quiet town. Awesome blossom. All right, Vaughn. Awesome. Edgar, GP, you should still be talking to a nice, sweet Filipina at 7-Eleven. Newbie. Edgar calls JP newbie. Yeah. Guyabano, sour soup help Belus a lot. Yes, I know. He has talked, me and him, we video call each other. Me and Belus, we video call each other. And he's talked to me a lot about the sour soup leaf, Guyabano leaves. He boils it and drinks the extract for it. I have some Guyabano gummies. I got the Guyabano powder. So I'm doing the same, but I'm doing other. I'm careful to like add anything to my regimen now, Fortune, because my creatinine is lower now. It's getting to be normal range. So I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I do not kind of want to add anything new to mess it up now, because at one time I started doing the protein shakes because I wanted to bulk up a little, and it kind of affected my creatinine level and my kidneys. So I learned from that experience. So right now I'm getting everything, all my labs seem to be normal. So I want to stay that way, man. So I'm trying not to add anything new to the regimen that I'm doing. JP, go fishing. That covers a lot of area. Ginu, I always say, slow down, cowboy. I know, right? Slow down, cowboy. Because that's the thing, right, Billy's? When you initially land to the Philippines, you're coming from like the environment in the U.S. that I remember when I came here in 2011. Everything in the U.S. is go. You know, it's like you work. It's automatically 8 hours of your day inside your work. You get ready for work. You leave work. You go to the grocery. You stop at the bank. You stop at the post office. There's just stuff, errands to run, bills to pay, hectic. Your time is like so crucial. Lot different dynamic once you come here to the Philippines, because for the most part, like JP, he stopped working 2 months ago. This is JP's retirement, so it takes a while to get into like the retirement pace of living. You know, you gotta pace yourself, right? Because what's the hurry? Now everything's about taking your time, enjoying each moment. You know, my morning walks, watching the sunrise, walking together with Dazzle at sunset, walking my dog during the day. You know, where you're just taking your time. You know, it's like when I walk my dog, it's really Totoy's time. You know, so when we walk together in the neighborhood, I let Totoy smell everything, do her business. I pick up the poop. I got my poopy bags. I always carry the poopy bags. I always carry these poopy bags, and just take your time with everything. And that takes a while to get to the rhythm of retirement life, and the slow pace of living here in the Philippines, because everything here moves on island time. Including the service of people sometimes, you know, the service of the groceries, the banks, ATM, everything just takes longer here. You have to really bring a lot of patience here, but nothing wrong with slowing down though, you know, because you're retired. You know, for the most part, most people I know that come to the Philippines are no longer working. Fortune, like and subscribe. Thank you, Fortune. Appreciate that. JP Edgar, I left banana bread out and got some ants. Oh, you got some ants. All right. How do I get rid of my trash? All right. Your trash, you can just like tie it, bag it, and put it outside your door. And the ladies, just if you have any questions with the maintenance of the apartment or anything, JP, ask Ate Jackie. You know, I introduced you to Ate Jackie. She's very kind, very helpful, great person. Ramil, how do you go fishing? Do you use reels, nets, spears? You can pretty much, when you name it there, Ramil, reels, nets, spears, all of the above. Any way you want to go fishing, you can go fishing here. You can do that here in the Philippines. No fishing license required here. We can go to any river, any bridge, anywhere here, and can go fishing. Now, Loola's Fish Farm is a private fish pond, several fish ponds. So they stock it with tilapia, they stock it with bangus, even crab, freshwater crab. You can also catch that at the, we've caught it before, we've caught crab also. But it's a private, so there's an entrance fee. 25 pesos is the entrance fee, less than 50 US cents. And then whatever you catch, they weigh it and then they charge you. It's cheaper than the cost of the fish at the public market. Like usually for tilapia, it's like 150 pesos per kilo. More, you spend more at the public market. But Loola's Fish Farm, for per kilo, 150 pesos, about $2.50 for a kilo of tilapia. But I've seen people spearfish here. I've seen people net fish here. Like if you have a boat, bangka boat out in the middle of the ocean, you can fish. And then rod and reel. The expats, of course, when they come here, like JP, Daniel, they're bringing in, they're like prized rod and reel, all their lures, all their jigs, bobbers, you know, they're bringing all that gear. But you can also buy it here. It's available here. Dazzle, she's got, like our friend Gary from Idaho sent Dazzle and Mom, they have like rod and reel. But they still prefer old school, man. They still prefer the bamboo pole with the line. You know, it's like they say. Dazzle said, "I catch more fish with a bamboo pole. I'm going back to my bamboo pole." So we'll see today. You're gonna see bamboo pole. You're gonna see rod and reel today at Loola's Fish Farm. I'll film it. I'm sure it's gonna be a fun day. great fun because I can tell, man, JP's a fun person to hang around. Edgar's a fun person to hang around. James is fun to hang around. So it's going to be a great day today fishing. It's great you made it safe to the Philippines, JP. Edgar, JP, you set it outside your door. Yeah, there you go. In the morning, in a trash bag. Yep. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you for confirming because I learned that when Gray was staying. Right? Yeah, he told me all he does is like he puts it in a plastic bag like a garbage, ties it and then puts it outside his door, and the ladies pick it up. JP needs to take his time and just enjoy his time here. Don't be in a rush here. Island time. Thank you, Ted. Thank you for saying that because that's a key, right? It's like you're retired now. There should be no rush in your life. Should be stress should be not an issue. It's like I know there's gonna be an adjustment because like just getting to the rhythm, your visa, your banking, JP wants to get a motorbike, there's stuff that he's gonna take care of course, but I'm telling JP, and I'll guide him through it. Just take it slow. Like Belus is saying, slow down, cowboy. Slow down, cowboy. No rush. You're retired now. Start adapting to that island time or island living. Very slow, yeah. Because if you try to rush here, that's when you get stressed here, I think, when you start rushing things. When you start thinking, how come this thing is taking so long? Or how come to open a bank account, it takes me half a day? Or how come grocery shopping? How come this line is so long? This cashier is taking too long. That's when you get aggravated here in the Philippines. To me, you just gotta, that's the way it is here. It's not gonna change. So if you're standing in line at the ATM and there's 10 people ahead of you, just get on your phone or something, or start talking to the person next to you. Just start doing something. That way it doesn't aggravate you that, man, this line is just moving so slow. What's taking so long? The minute you start being like that, life can get difficult. Then you start noticing all the little things that they don't do very well here in the Philippines. And there's a lot, there's a lot of things here that they don't do very well. The Filipinos, or the Filipino way, the systems here, a lot of it, unfortunately, a lot of very inefficient. Like even Desel and I, when we went to Boracay Island at the port, and they've never fixed this. They've never fixed this in Boracay. When you come to Boracay, right now is peak season in Boracay. There could be up to 10,000 visitors a day that go to Boracay Island. Yesterday, when I picked up JP, I was asking the security guard. They had 42 flights landing in Boracay Airport yesterday. 42. So lots of tourists, lots of people going to Boracay Island, right? So, at the port, when you go to the port to enter Boracay, you're not even Boracay. You're on the mainland side. You're just trying to get on a ferry. You have to go through this line. You got to go to security check. They got to, kind of like in the airport where they x-ray your bags. That I can understand for safety. I can't blame them for that. Then you get to the first counter you go. It's just like the registration. You got to go there, show your ID, tell them what hotel you're staying. They fill out a form or something, and they tell you, okay, go to the window A, window 1. Window 1 is you got to pay your environmental fee. So window 1's got a line. There's a line growing on window 1. So you line up for your window 1 to get your environmental. Once you're done with your environmental, of course, they got to write it in a piece of paper, receipt, right? They're writing it down. Takes time, right? On that line. When you're done with your environmental fee, okay, go to window number 2 to get your terminal fee. So another line to get your terminal fee, right? And then so you pay your terminal fee. After your terminal fee, go to the next line to buy your boat ticket. So you got to go in another line to get your boat ticket. So you think, okay, I got my boat ticket. I'm done. I got all my paperwork to get into Boracay Island. So you take all that paperwork and then you still have to get on another line to get the actual boat. You know, your what boat you're riding and what seat you are on the boat. So you take that ticket, you write your name on the ticket, your address, your what day it is, what if you're male, female, your age. You fill out that form, you take it to the boat guy, the captain of the boat crew, and they'll give you, okay, you're on yesterday, when we went there, we were on the Sanjay seat number. So you finally are getting on the boat. All that, right? Just to enter an island, you know, just a lot of inefficiencies, unfortunately. It will take a lot of your patience. If you're coming to the Philippines, bring a lot of patience. Bring a lot of patience. I'm thinking go enroll in STI to find a college. Hey, Emilio, that's what I did. I mean, I didn't enroll to find a college, woman. I didn't do that. But I enrolled because I was using my GI Bill. I didn't want my GI Bill to lapse, my educational benefits from the military. So I attended 4 years at STI College Kalibo. And if you go to college here in Kalibo, you're gonna meet a person going to college. And like I said, it's not just you're thinking, well, they're all gonna be 18 to 22 years old, 23 years old. There's a lot of college students here in their 30s, people going back to college to improve themselves. LOL, Emilio. Edgar, if you need trash bag, I have some. All right, Edgar. LOL, Emilio. Is there a course last a week? No. Per semester, if you attend a course at STI College Kalibo, you have to enroll per semester. At the time, back in 2012, 2016, my tuition for one semester was 20,000 pesos. So about $340 per semester. That's just the enrollment. It's a private college, so it's easy to get in. As long as you got the money, they'll enroll you. Not many requirements. Unlike the government school, like if you go to a state school like Aklan State University, they have. I wanted to attend Aklan State University. Actually, I wanted to study veterinary. But man, they required me so many requirements that I didn't have because I was just landing in the Philippines. You know, I didn't have all the, they got like, you know, people would have gone to high school here, requirements that I couldn't meet. So I just said, I'll just enroll at STI College Kalibo, private college. But that's a good idea. There could be some quality there. Because like at STI, it's not just information technology, computer engineering. You got hotel and restaurant management. You got tourism. There's several courses that you can take at STI College Kalibo. In some province, we tasted brewed avocado leaves and sambong leaves. They made it into tea. Oh yeah, there's a lot of teas here. You know, like Belus is telling me I have that. I have the gummy. The Guyabano gummies that I take that. I got powder, Guyabano powder, and I have Guyabano tea, like that I can make. Because I guess Guyabano is really good. It's a cancer fighter, a fighter against cancer, and then also good ingredients in it. Good for the body. Right, Fortune. Oh, is it raining? Oh, yeah, it's raining. It's raining.
Palabas lang ng tilapia yan.
The mom said it's gonna bring out more tilapia out. Hopefully, it'll just passing by. Hopefully, the rain. Hopefully, and rain is not gonna stop Mom and Dazzle from fishing. They got cover. They got like cabanas. They got cover at Loola's Fish Farm. If anything, like I said, for me, I'm not a big fisherman. It'll be cooler weather for me. I can just sit by the Nipa hut. I can just chill there. Jason Potter, hey Jason Potter, hello. Good to see you on the live stream. We're going fishing this morning. There's Mom. I think she's ready. Mom says she's ready for the fishing. James and Karen also are going fishing with us, and the Colonel, and now JP. So A lot of us are going fishing today at Lola's Fish Farm. It did start raining here, but hopefully it won't rain all day. You just can't predict the weather here, man. It's like yesterday was 90 degrees hot, super hot. Today we got rain this morning, but hopefully it'll stop raining. Hopefully we'll still get sunshine today, but not gonna stop them from fishing. Is your mom knows that you on live? She might think you're no. She always knows. She always asks me before I start my live. Are you going live this morning? She always asks me. Belus, I'm just as guilty as all the new expats. Go, 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 go. I know, right? I know, Belus. But Philippines runs on turtle mode. Hey, man, that's the way it is here. Turtle mode is certainly a different element here. Early, not 4 a.m. It's 10 a.m. Bruce, do you have bulalo where you oh yeah, bulalo is everywhere. Bulalo is everywhere, Bruce. I've had it twice this week. Awesome. I know, right? Especially like really when they cook it a long time in those big containers. The bulalo and like the meat is like fall off the bone. You know, usually bone marrow. You know, get bone marrow. They'll put corn. They'll put cabbage. They'll put string beans. Oh yeah, bulalo is awesome. I make my own version of bulalo. Dazzle, when I make it, she likes me to put broccoli on it because broccoli is one of Dazzle's favorites. So that's one of the vegetables I use on my bulalo. Kumusta, Lowell? Kumusta? Kumusta? Mabuti ako, Lowell. Mabuti ako. Salamat, salamat. God bless, my brother. Pinay Heart. Hey, Pinay Heart from Oceanside, California. Hello, Gino, and hello, everyone. Thank you for joining the live stream. You can get bulalo anywhere, Bruce. Yeah, very common. Yeah, Bruce, bulalo is everywhere. There's not a place in the Philippines where you can't get bulalo. The best bulalo I've had is in Tagaytay. Tagaytay's got some good bulalo because of the meat. That one market there, I'm trying to remember the name, but there's they sell a lot of beef in that market. Mahogany, I think something like that. But the one market in Tagaytay, they have a lot of beef, like freshly slaughtered beef, and bulalo is their specialty there. I've eaten there, and they have some of the best bulalo I've had here in the Philippines. Iloilo City's got some good bulalo also, and another version, Kansi. Kansi is another version. Bacolod City and Iloilo City are known also for bulalo and Kansi. Same dynamic, same soup with beef and soup. Yeah, Kansi. Thank you there, Fortune. See, Fortune and I are thinking the same with Kansi. Famous in Bacolod, Negros, and to some the Iloilo. Yeah. But this one is a little sour. They use that fruit batuan on the Kansi. So it has a little sour taste to the bulalo, but delicious. Delicious. Both are delicious. If you need something for New Year's dinner by today, it will save you. Oh yeah. It already started. Yesterday, man, the line at the grocery was long lines, tons of people at the mall, Grand Gaisano Mall yesterday. It's gonna be worse today. If you haven't bought your stuff for New Year's Eve, it's gonna be. You're better off. Like for us, we're better off to shop if we need anything else for New Year's, just to shop at the public market. There'll be less people there than the mall. In Western Visayas, we have the special in Batuan, right there. See, Fortune and I be thinking the same, man. I'm learning from the Master Yoda. Yeah, that batuan is not a common ingredient. Usually, like in other areas to make sour soup, like sinigang, they use sampalok. Sampalok is the ingredient. Tamarind. But the batuan is specific to Negros and Iloilo. Morning, Fortune. Morning. Good AM, Lowell. Gino, I can leave here at 8:30 and take JP to your house. And oh, all right, Edgar, if you could do that, if you don't mind, JP to ride with you. That's awesome. That's awesome, Edgar. That way I don't have to get him. Thank you, Edgar. We'll just wait for you guys. We'll wait for you guys here in our house, and or we can just meet. We can just meet at Lola's Fish Farm. That might be better. Just that way, we're all just gonna be there. Oh, Edgar doesn't know where Lola's is. Okay, all right. No worries. No worries. We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you, Edgar. Mom said Edgar hasn't been to Lola's, so. Just come, you know where I live, Edgar. You know where I live, Edgar. Oh yeah, it's the sun's starting to come out. The rain just passed by. Now I can see the sun. See how weird that is. Earlier it was like cloudy. It actually rained, and then now the sun's coming out. So that's just how it is. It's rain and sunshine. It's like mixed in. See, I could tell the sun is trying to come out through the clouds. It did rain. It got wet here. But now it stopped raining. And the sun is trying to break out here. So it'll be a good day of fishing. Like any weather, really, it's a good day for fishing. I know we're going to have a great time. We got a nice crew of people now coming, We're going to have fun at Lola's Fish Farm today. I'm sure Edgar's going to be teasing JP. Edgar calls JP the newbie. Fortune, good AM. PHAH. Lowell, morning JP. Ted, bulalo is the cure here. I know, right? For hangover. People say like a lot of the people that like Red Horse, they wake up in the morning and they want bulalo. That's like the hangover cure. Jason Potter, that's going to be a great fishing trip. I think so. It's going to be a great day of fishing today. And what's nice at Lola's Fish Farm, for lunch, they have food there. We don't have to bring any food. You just bring and the food prices there are so reasonable. You can get a big pancit, for like 250 pesos, like good for 6 people. Big serving of pancit. They'll have lumpia. And then, like I said, if you catch the tilapia, they can cook it for you. They'll clean it for you. They'll cook whatever you catch. They'll cook it for you on the spot there. And the owners there and the staff there are awesome. They're like really good friends of ours. They treat us well. There at Lola's Fish Farm. That's why we keep bringing people there. I like the look of your place, JP. All right. The Colonel. Hey, good morning, Colonel. See you, Colonel. See you at Lola's Fish Farm. Good AM, Colonel. Pinay. It's nice for JP to have this group. It really helps his transition, living in a different country and different system. It is a big change. I think so. It's like, even before he came here, we know JP from the channel. He's met people. He's done video calls. He's talked to Colonel. It's nice, right, for him to land. All of a sudden, he's already got a group. He's got friends. He's got friends there already. Helps with the transition here to the Philippines. Heck, his neighbor right next door is Mel. Mel's been here since July, so Mel can give him pointers on how he's able to like adjust to life in Kalibo. It's going to be a great morning fishing for you guys. I know. I'll film it. I'll film the fishing trip. Especially you'll be a group. Oh, for sure. I'm sure it's going to be endless stories all day. It's going to be good times for sure. Rush is equivalent to many mistakes. Many mistakes equivalent to the overspending. Overspending is equivalent to too much stress. Where surround is. You'll find loopholes to everything here. I know, right? The loopholes that Belus is talking about. There's a lot of systems here in the Philippines. Give you like land transportation office. There's a lot of system here. Like like if you buy like a used motorcycle, I had to go through that process, right? We just bought a new motorcycle. Man, there's just a lot of steps to get through it, to get the title in your name. I didn't even know this until I bought the motorbike. A lot of people here, I guess in the Philippines, they'll buy a motorbike from the original owner, the guy that buys the motorbike at the dealership. They'll buy the motorbike from them, but they don't switch the title to them, because that costs money here to switch to the title. So what they'll do, they'll just have whoever the owner, the ORCR, the person with the title, he'll just do a bill of sale to that person, to me, if I was buying it. And a lot of people here choose not to register the bike on their name. They just leave it the way it is because it costs money. They'll just say, well, I'll drive it like this, and then when I sell it to another person, they'll use the original. To me, it's like, so it gets complicated. Now that I know that, I cannot even recommend to people to buy a used motorbike here. When I would recommend, we were able to handle it because mom knows people. Mom knows people around. So it helped. Without mom's help, it would have been a nightmare to get the title changed to my name or Dazzle's name. It's on Dazzle's name because they didn't do the initial bill of sale to the person that's selling the bike to us now. So, but now it's all squared away. But it would have not been an easier process. That's why now, if you're gonna buy a motorbike here in the Philippines, my recommendation: buy new to the dealer. That way, there's no issues with the title. See, right now it's sunny now. Look at the sun now. Look at that. Earlier it was raining like 15 minutes ago. Now it's like the sun is coming out now. It's gonna be hot now. Probably humid now because of the rain earlier. But and then there could be issues with the bike. One of the things, if you buy a used motorbike, you have to go to like the Philippine National Police. They gotta make sure that the bike is not stolen. They gotta like do the VIN number in their computer system. That's another process. So if you're gonna buy a motorbike, buy new. Don't buy a used one. Headache to buy a used one. Mom, do you agree? Hassle. See, mom, lot of processing if you buy a used motorbike here. There could be, you might get scammed even. There could be issues. Many issues can happen with buying used motorcycles. So my recommendation to JP when I say buy new from the dealer. You're the first owner, direct first owner. I think the hardest thing for JP will be the heat coming from the northwest in the winter. I was telling him that yesterday. That's why when we were at the food court, I ordered like a big coconut water, and JP had the same thing. I told him, man, keep drinking, hydrating. Buko, that coconut water is like excellent for hydrating, because when I picked him up, when he came out of the airport, I was in the shade, man. I was like waiting in the shade because the sun, he came in at noontime. So that's like the peak or the heat here in the Philippines. So I was like, man, it's hot today. It had to be like the security guards were even sweating, because they have to be out in the sun. But man, JP came out of there. He's like, I told him, hot enough for you, JP? He said, no, he was fine. So I was like, all right. But I'll make sure JP drinks plenty of fluids for sure. Morning, Colonel. Terry, in the islands. I sold RVS for 25 years. RVs. All right. But I always told everyone, you need a bucket of patience. Philippines sounds the same. I know, right? You need loads and loads of patience here. Good morning, Colonel, from Edgar. So we'll just wait for you guys. Edgar, JP, we'll wait for you here at our house. And then we'll all drive to Loola's Fish Farm. Loola's Fish Farm from our house is only 15-20 minutes. We live very close to Loola's Fish Farm. Remember one time I told you, you can't get a hot date for I was striking. Emilia, that's why I like the Philippines. I think I I did the Boracay iPass, so you do all that on your own sweet time online. When in Katilan, find the iPass booth, show your QR code, they escort you the boat seat number. I don't think it's working anymore, Fortune. You know how it is here, man. They roll out these systems. Yeah, they're great in the beginning, but they get overloaded. The system crashes. It don't. It one day it works, one day it doesn't work. You know, it's just when you go to the port, man. There's just the miniature. Right now, it's a busy time right now. Peak season. Good thing, Gino, you didn't get into a shoot. There's no sheriff. I know, right? No sheriff. No sheriff at ASU. Good morning, brother Gene. Hey, Michael and Che in Dumaguete City. Good morning. Good morning. Look at that, man. Now the sun. It's getting sunny now, man. It's going to be warm day here. Warm day for fishing today. What was your course? I graduated, I received a bachelor's degree in information technology. I actually learned how to code. While I was a PHP, I learned C++, I learned how to code. Our main thesis, like a senior year, my group, we were like group of 4. We had to be a group of 4. Of course, Dazzle was in my group. Our good friend Christian and Rufo, the 4 of us, we created a online reservation system, hotel reservation system, and we had to present it. That was our thesis senior year. The Colonel Chronicles. Rain just passed. I know it did here too. It did here too, Colonel. It passed and now it's sunny. Now, so we might get the same weather in Loola's Fish Farm. Rain might pass and sunshine. Or rain and sunshine at the same time. That could happen too. Thanks, Edgar. Trash was picked up this morning. I found trash can outside where it won't collect trash. All right, JP. And JP, Edgar's giving you a ride. You guys are coming here to our house and then we'll drive together to Loola's Fish Farm. Raining again, Colonel. Yeah, I mean, it could be raining and sunny at the same time, right, Colonel? I know you've seen that here. Sunny here in Bohol, gonna be warm today. It's gonna be warm though. When it's like this, when it's a combination of rain and sun, it's gonna be warm. It's gonna get humid today. Nice, Ted. Mahogany. Oh, so I had it right. I was trying to think of the name, Fortune, and I said, I think it's Mahogany Market, which is a weird name for a market. Where did they come up with that? You know, Mahogany Market. Of all the names, Mahogany, you know, it's like, but I did remember. Man, what I remember of Mahogany Market, the beef area where I guess they slaughter like fresh beef because they're just hanging, like, whole side of beef with ribs and everything, just lots of them, like several stalls, really good price on beef in Mahogany Market in Tagaytay. And then upstairs on the second floor is where they have all the carinderia type that serve the bulalo, man, amazing. Probably the best bulalo I've had in the Philippines, hands down, because the beef is so fresh and so tender. It had like the I guess they call it ligaments or something, you know, and then the marrow on the soup, the stock was amazing. You know, the flavor of the stock was amazing. Idol. Pinay. Just curious, are money exchange stores still common where you live? Yes, they're still common. Now anywhere you go, like Save More, like the Save More grocery, there's always an exchange at Save More grocery. Money exchange in Kalibo, there's a few like on Roas Avenue. Even in Boracay, when we were in Boracay at D Mall, I saw three money exchange places in Boracay. And you get good rates from them, usually right at the rate that the banks give you. Of course, you have to have $100 bills. They don't really exchange like, if you got 20s or 5s or 1s, you get a lower rate with they like the $100 bills. That's when you'll get the high rate here. You prefer the money exchange because you get a better rate from them than the bank, Yeah, it's still the same, Pinay Heart, still the same dynamic. You get better rates from the money exchange people. Tagaytay claims to be the Bulalo capital. I believe it. Man, it is the best bulalo I've ever had was over there at the Mahogany Market on the second floor there. We stopped through on our way to Lemery. Oh, I know where Lemery in Batangas. I know, I've been to that area too. Tagaytay is the bomb. I know Tagaytay is the bomb. Cooler temperatures and a little expensive, but yeah, the weather, the cooler temperatures is what makes Tagaytay. But, a little bit expensive because Tagaytay, probably I would say next to Baguio and Tagaytay, those are like the two summer capitals here in the Philippines because of the cooler temperatures. How much did you purchase your home? My home here, I purchased it in 2015 for 1.5 million pesos. So about $24,000, $25,000 depending on the exchange rate. Two bedroom, they're both upstairs and one bathroom. The house itself is 40 square meters, about 430 square feet. Our lot is like 88 square meters. So we have room to like park our motorbike. We got a motorbike, Batman, Bumblebee, in our car, all in our lot. But I do prefer leaving it outside because it's easier in and out. It's like a pain to like open the gate, park it, pull out. It's just easier to everybody else leaves their cars out on the street. So nobody messes with the cars here. It's a gated community, so there's security here. There's security guards that watch our neighborhood here. Maybe J&K will bring some worms to use as fish bait. Oh, that might be a secret trick from James. And all the steps sounds like the military life. LOL, man. And it's the same thing when you get your driver's license here. Unfortunately, Daniel, like when it's time for you to get your Philippine driver's license at the Land Transportation Office. Man, they got more windows there that you can believe it, man. They got like a registration window, a cashier window, a window for the picture, window for the release, window. I mean, they got so many windows, like you got to stand at each window. Oh, go to window 8, go to window 7, go get your medical, go get, I'm like, oh man, long process. Lots of patience. I've never experienced buying a car in the Philippines, but one thing I can share is this. Make sure you bring your own food and drinks. Unlike here in the US, they offer snacks while waiting. LOL. Luckily at the Toyota Aklan, they do have a nice waiting area, TV, free coffee, no food though, no food. You gotta bring food because like you said, it could be a while. You could be there a while. Don't go in there hungry. Don't go there hungry. Bring snacks. The biggest thing for JP will be getting past that American way of thinking. Yes. I agree, Colonel. But I don't think JP is going to have a problem, Colonel, because he's coming in with a great attitude. He's excited. He just can't believe it. Like yesterday, we're sitting in the car, driving through the because he said he been through all our videos, especially he focused on all the Aklan videos that I did, and he's like, he just can't believe, oh yeah, that's this place. He was like naming the places on the drive from Katiklan to Kalibo. So I can tell he's really well prepared. Is ready to enjoy his adventure here in the Philippines. Things are not set the way we may be used to being. Yeah, it is. You know, this is a totally different culture, totally way of looking at things, doing things. You know, I think that's a mistake with some expats make, is they come here and they're thinking, you know, the American way, the efficient way of doing things, the right way of doing things in their mind. Why aren't they doing it here in the Philippines? When you get into that thinking, you know, that's when you're gonna get stressed, you know, because why don't they change it? You know, like I said, I've been going in and out of Boracay Island since 2011. Right? It's now 2026, 15 years later. The process at the port has never changed. You know, it's always a chaos there. It's get worse during the summer month. And like Fortune said, they implemented an iPass system. I don't even hear of that system anymore. I mean, because the thing here, same thing with the e-travel pass that JP had to go through. Anything that they create here, the program, it sounds amazing in the beginning, works great in the beginning, but it always ends up crashing. I don't know if it's like the IT capability here in the Philippines. I don't know what it is, but even like the tourist visa online, you know, people have had success with renewing their tourist visa online. But some, you fill out the form online, takes you like good 30 minutes, an hour to complete it. You hit send, error, you know, error. So those are that kind of things that I know frustrates expats when here. But if those things frustrate you, you know, you will have a hard time here, because you just have to accept that they just do not do well with like efficiency, especially online. Anything online here in the Philippines, unfortunately, one time or another will not work, or will not work the way it's supposed to work. If that frustrates you, you're gonna have a hard time here. Who's picking me up for the fishing trip? Man, you're a long way. You're a long way, Daniel. They're a long way. But when you make it here, you know, we'll get a get together for you too once you arrive. In Florida, it will be dry on one side of the street, rainy. Same thing, Jason Father. That happens here. Like yesterday, when we were walking JP to the car after he got his bags, we were walking to guard. It was hot, the sun, and it started raining. The sunshine and rain at the same time. That's what I'm thinking now. It's gonna get humid because it rained earlier and now it's sunny. I will get Sergeant, but I charge Florida taxi fares. That's expensive. Edgar says he's gonna pick you up, Daniel, but he's gonna charge Florida rates. Hello, Mr. Nonstop. All right, I'm good, Mr. Wisdom. I'm good. Good AM, Michael S. All right, Edgar, I think I am walking. LOL. Deadball. Same here, Jason. You can hear the rain coming here, hitting all the jungle leaves. Dead, same climate in both places. Yep, pretty much the same. Yeah, Hey, TextMan, my good friend Brian in Galveston County, Texas. Good morning, brother. Jason Potter, we gotta get Gino an electric fence for his car, or a bat cave. That's funny. Emilio, how hard to get driver's license there? Is there fixers? They say that fixers are illegal in the Philippines, but you can always find them. They're illegal though, you know. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get in trouble with that. Daniel, Gino, your house was about 400% cheaper than oh, you're divorced. Oh man, Daniel. Sorry to hear that. Sad but true. Sorry to hear that, Daniel. Did you ever notice SNR sells mixed nuts? Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, I like them. Mixed nuts, trail mix. I'm into that. I eat that. So they plenty. The Kirkland brand. They have Kirkland brand at SNR. Plenty of that. Plenty of that. I used to do a lot of hiking, so and I rode bike, a mountain bike. So I carried a lot of like that hike, the food, like you put in a Ziploc bags, put it in your backpack, snacks like that. So they plenty of that at SNR. There's a cattle auction in Padre Garcia town, Batangas, next town after Lipa. So beef and okay, that's why. That's what, man. I was just amazed, Fortune, how fresh looking. You can always tell beef when it's fresh, like the color on the beef. Martin, when I go to PI, I prefer Tagaytay. I can't blame you, man. Tagaytay is beautiful. No more fixers, Emilio, the LTO for driver's license. Always keep it simple. When in Rome, do as the Romans. All right. Hey, I'm going to try to scroll through. That way we can get ready. We're going to go to the Edgar and JP will be arriving here soon, so we can go fishing. We're going fishing. But I'm going to zoom through the comments here. Imagine everything worked. You had no tourists would fly to Philippines without going through everything. Immigrants. Oh, yeah, right? There's a lot of process. A tourist visa into the United States is a nightmare, man. If you want to bring a Filipina to the U.S. on a tourist visa, good luck. Good luck. They cracked down LTO fixers. Hey, Fortune, got your friend request on FB, my friend. All right. Great. See, everybody's connecting. That's awesome, Michael. Yeah, good for 90 days. Yes, good for 90. I went through a lot to get U.S. fiancé visa, especially medical exams, attending counseling. Same with LV Pinay. She went through all that. Yes. Can get in a clan while I'm staying in Cebu. No, you got to be in person. Daniel, to get your driver's license. My wife Kapampangan, but the heat is too much. Have a great day, Michael. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. We'll keep you talking, and you'll be late. I know, Jason. That's why I gotta go scroll through. It's already 8:22, so we're headed there. I'm sure JP and Edgar are on the way here already. So long it takes to get. Usually, if you, it'll take you a whole day. Plan for at least a whole day. Here in Aklan, might be even longer because depending if the computer system is down, you'll have to come back another day. So don't be surprised if it takes you 2 days sometimes to get your driver's license here in the province. But for sure, plan on 8 hours. Get there like when they open at 8 in the morning. Plan on being at the LTO in Calibo for the whole day if you're getting your license here. All right, take care, everyone. I got to the bottom. Appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much. Have a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Take care, everyone, and everyone stay blessed. Emilio, I'll message you the requirements. You're on my email, so I'll message or on my messenger. All right, take care, everyone.